everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Meredith E Phillips and we are going to get some hefty amount of words written this weekend. It's currently Friday, October 3rd, and in case you missed the last video, it wasn't even really a vlog. I'll link it below, but TLDR, I haven't done very much this whole week and it's Friday now. I'm trying to focus on just getting back on track on a regular schedule with writing and not be trying to do, 10,000 words a day to catch up with what I'm not about that, but I do want to work hard and try to get some decent word counts over the next couple days. I did manage to sit down last night, Thursday evening, and I forget how much I got. It wasn't a whole lot, 500 or 600 words, something like that. This morning, I sat down over there. I got 2,300 words this morning. Now, part of that, I think, is just the morning works so good for me for writing, so that I had that going for me. But secondly, the scene that I am on is one of the first scenes that I had in mind for the whole book. I knew exactly how I wanted this to go, and I'm so excited. I'm finally getting to write it after, having it in my head for the last 6 months. So I'm not done with the scene quite yet, but I did get to start it this morning. And I guess it's really two scenes. I finished one and then I started another, but it's all part of one back-to-back kind of series of events. Anyway, so I'm having a good time. You saw I got this out of the freaking closet this morning because last night my wrist just was starting to hurt. A lot, annoying, and I don't know what I did to tweak it. I did have to stir some rice in a pan last night for dinner, so I don't know if my weak little woman arm just couldn't handle that, and it was just get me my smelling salts or an arm brace, I don't know. So anyway, I have this on just to make sure it doesn't get any worse. So like I said, it's Friday. I'm sitting here at my day job, which is absolutely dead. I have nothing in my inbox. We haven't had a customer call since yesterday afternoon, literally afternoon. It's been a minute. We have 3 things that are absolutely screwing us over at the moment. 2 of which are expected, 1 is not. So if you don't know, I work for a small office supply company. We sell office supplies to the federal government. What's going on with the federal government right now? I don't know, Mary. They're shut down. So that's great for business. October is always slow because the fiscal year ends at the end of September. Everybody's just spent any money they had left over from the previous fiscal year. They typically don't need a lot of office supplies in October. So usually October is really slow to begin with, but we have the fact that it's a new fiscal year, plus the fact the government is currently shut down, plus the fact that it's a Friday and a lot of federal workers take Friday off. They do a 4-day work week where they do 10-hour days and then take Fridays off or whatever. So it's dead. There's nothing going on. I am very much considering calling my coworker and just being listen, I'm just gonna leave for the day. Because I can sit here for the next 6 hours and my boss can pay me to sit here, but I don't think that's really what he wants to do, especially when we're not making any money. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that here in a little bit and just say, look, I'll be in the same room. If you need something, call me, but otherwise I'm going to clock out for the day. So that's a little update to get us started. Hopefully in another hour, 30 minutes, let's be honest. It's 9:30 for me, but this company is on the East Coast, so it's 10:30 for them. And I'm I guess I should stay through my coworker's lunch so I can cover her lunch period. I'll do that. Okay, anyway. So I'll see you over there in a little bit and we'll get some writing work done. All right, it's exactly noon. I'm going to go ahead and get started over here. I clocked out of work. I have my email up over there, so if there's something that comes up or my coworker needs something, I'll pop back over there for 2 seconds, but otherwise I'm done for the day. I'm already 2,300 words in for the day, so if I could get another 2,000 words, it's only noon. If I could get another 2,000 words, I would feel great. Oh, I also hit 40,000 total this morning, so doing good. So let me get going. I'm gonna reread just a tiny portion of this scene just to kind of like get myself back on track. Oh, I do remember. I was right. This is a scene where you get to hear Celia, the main heroine character, you get to hear like her backstory where she's like, here's my big secret I've been keeping, right? And so at the moment, it's just a big old info dump in dialogue that is punctuated by exactly nothing. There's no reactions from anybody. There's no interiority. Absolutely nothing. So anyway, it's fine. It's fine for the first draft. But as I was writing it, I was like, this is the biggest info dump you have written in a long time. But anyway, I'm going to go back, do a quick little reread here, and then keep writing and finish out this scene. Oh, he's a good boy. I've been interrupted. Hon, do you want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? Are you blocked by the tripod? Now do you want to go outside? You want to go outside? All right, I think I'm going to call it here for today. Maybe I'll come back here and do a little more. I don't know. I'm at the end of this scene. It's 3:45 in the afternoon. I've written 3,255 words today. I'm not mad about it. Overall, my word count is sitting at 41,574. So, we're off to a good start this weekend, I will say. I'm hoping, it would be awesome if I could do 4K on Saturday and Sunday. That would be pretty good. We'll see how much I can do. Again, I'm really not trying to like force myself, but I also just want to kind of get going over here. So we'll see how we do. Hopefully I'll sleep better tonight. I've been up since 3 in the morning. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go. I'll see you back here Saturday morning. I can't do it at this angle. Do you think we're gonna burn down the rest of this by the end of November? Like the main candle's like here. This is just like excess that's built up or whatever. Put your predictions below for whether you think it'll make it through the end of November. All right, good morning. It's Saturday. It is 8:40. I got up this morning too early, but Jade had started whining and I was like, fine. So I ended up getting 1,000 words already. So I'm very happy about that. I'm going to try to push for 4K today. That might be a little bit of a stretch. We'll see how I do. I do have an eye appointment at noon today. So I'd like to finish a good chunk of this before I have to head out for that. And then I can do more this afternoon once I get home. But yeah, anyway, I've had these glasses for 2 years. I've never really loved them, but I don't know if you remember, literally 2 years ago, I had my old pair of glasses and I was cleaning the lens, and the nose bridge completely snapped in half. I've never had that happen before. So anyway, these were like a rush emergency pair, but they were freaking expensive because I don't have vision insurance. And so I was like, these are going to last for a minute, okay? But it's been 2 years as of August, and I'm like, I got to get new glasses. So anyway, hopefully this place will have some frames that I like. And in a week or so, I guess I'll have a new pair of glasses on my face. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'd like to get maybe another 1,500 words before I have to head out for that appointment. That shouldn't be too much of a stretch. It's only 8:40. So anyway, at least 1,500 for right now, and then we'll see what we can do later. I am going to put this back on. My wrist is feeling better. Yay. But it's not like 100%. So I'm just going to leave this on for one more day to hopefully prevent it from getting worse again. All right, I've put on a sweater because I'm chilly. It is a little after 10 o'clock. I've hit 2,000 words for the day. I'm at 43,500 total. I'm gonna take a quick little break and then come back and hopefully do like another 500-ish before I have to leave. I have like an hour and a half before I have to leave, so I should be able to do 500 words in an hour and a half. Wouldn't you agree? If I can't get that, there's something actually wrong with me. So let me take a quick break, stand up, stretch, maybe get a little something to eat, and we'll be back to this in a minute. All right, it is time to be at the eye doctor. Very excited about that. I did hit 2,500 words and 43,000 overall, I think was the total. Something like that. I'm on track. I'm feeling really tired right now. So I'm gonna go do the eye appointment. There's literally a Kroger right next door to it, which I didn't realize. I would have brought my like grocery list and just shopped at whatever this Kroger is, but anyway, maybe I'll pick up some lunch there afterwards. So I'm super early as per usual. I'm debating if I should just sit here for a little while or if I should go in and maybe they'll be able to see me early. But I'm half an hour early. Classic. I don't know. I'll check back in with you in a little bit once I've had my eyes seen to. One day I'll have vision insurance again. Oh man. Well, they robbed me. No, they didn't. They were fine. It was significantly more expensive than 2 years ago when I got these glasses. And I don't think I'm getting anything extra. Anyway, they should be ready in 2 or 3 weeks. So hopefully the frames I picked will look writerly. They're a little bit different. So there were 2 ladies helping me and I had 3 pairs to choose between, and I was trying them on and they were like, ooh, that one looks good, this one looks okay, and they agreed the one I picked was that looked the best. They liked it best, and I feel like they were telling me the truth because it was the least expensive of the frames I had chosen. So I was like, I don't think they're lying. I'm gonna head home. It is 1:45. I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna go home, get some lunch, and then try to write another 2,000 words. Oh my goodness. Okay, here I am back again. It's a little after 2 o'clock now. I've had lunch, feeling not quite as tired, but still, I don't know, just kind of tired. Anyway, I rechecked my word count. I hit 44,000 overall. So only 6,000 to go before 50K. I'd have to push real hard to hit that this weekend, but I'm starting a new scene here. Henry is about to propose for the 2nd time, so it'll go better for him this time, so that's good. We're still in Act 3. I don't think I mentioned that previously, but I'm in Act 3 at this point. I work in a 4-act structure, so I'm in that like midpoint to 75% kind of range in the book. Let's go ahead and write this. I'll see how long I can go for. I'm trying really hard because part of me is like, just push so you can hit 50K this weekend. I don't need to do that though. I really don't. I really, really don't. So I'm gonna do what I can and then be done for the day. We'll definitely hit 3,000 words. If I can get another 1,500 and hit 4,000 for the day, I'll be very happy. But we're just gonna try to be relatively chill. So let's go write some more words. And also, yes, I did change into pajama bottoms because I'm an adult and I can do whatever I want. Thank you. All right, I had to take a short break, but I'm at 3,500 words for the day, 45,000 overall. I'm gonna try to get another 500 and hit 4K for the day. Ugh, I'm just like losing steam, but 500 words I should be able to do without too much issue. So let's do a little bit more and then we'll call it quits for Saturday. POV, you're about to start a live stream. Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday. I'm about to start a live stream. I only have about 6 minutes. I've just taken the morning slow. I maybe should have gotten up and done some writing this morning. I certainly was woken up early enough. It was 5:24 when I rolled out of bed because Jade was like, I want to go pee. I came back here, but I ended up editing a part of the footage I had from earlier in the vlog, so that's good to I have at least a rough cut done of all that stuff today. This is gonna be so annoying because I don't know, I'm at currently 45,673 words, which means I would need to write like 4,400 words today to hit 50,000. Maybe, I don't know. But if I only get 4,000 like I had for my goal, I'm going to be like 400 words short. Why do I keep doing this to myself? How do I keep ending up where it's like, you're almost at this mile marker kind of word count, and I'm falling short by like a couple hundred words. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, but you know, it's just satisfying to be able to hit something like that at the end of a vlog. In any case, I'm gonna do my best, and we'll see where we end up for the day. I do want to say, the scene I finished yesterday was the proposal scene, and the next scene is the wedding. And I was realizing, I think you need something in between here. This isn't Vegas where they can just pop on down to the courthouse or the, Elvis wedding place and just get married like the next day. It's Regency, England. They have to get permission from like 75,000 different people. So anyway, there is time that needs to elapse between them being like, okay, yeah, we're going to get married, and actually being able to legally get married. There's stuff that happens that I'm just like, I don't know. I was just like, nobody wants to read about Henry riding to some other place to get a common license and getting signatures from different people. Like, no one wants to read that. No one wants to read that. So I think I probably do need something in between these two scenes. I'm not 100% sure what I would want to do with it. I feel like we need a reaction scene, because there's other people in the village who are going to need to know, and the fact that they're getting married isn't going to mess up anything, but it is going to be not what Celia certainly was like expecting to do in this town. Anyway, so I feel like we need a little bit of a breather before we head into the wedding scene, but my outline says the next scene is the wedding scene. And so I'm going to write a wedding scene. And if future second drafting Meredith decides, yeah, we need something in between here, then she will have to write that. I'm so sorry, future me, that you're going to have to write a brand new scene. I didn't plan good enough, I guess. I'm so sorry. But anyway, it should be a fun scene. I'm excited. And yeah, that's what I'm going to at least start with for today. This live stream is going to get started in just a few minutes, so let me make sure I'm all set up over here. I'm basically set up, but just kind of take another little drink of water. I don't know. I've got laundry going. I have been productive this morning. It just hasn't been writing productivity. Oh, by the way, let me shout this out real quick. If you're watching this the day this goes live, I will be on a live stream with Cody. Hold on. Make sure I get the times and the date correct, or I'm going to tell you the wrong thing. Okay, I'm going to be on Cody the Writer's channel on October 11th at 10 a.m. Central Time for a live stream. He's doing like a huge number of live streams in October and into November. I don't remember his whole schedule. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be on the 11th. So I hope you'll pop over there. I'll put a link to the live stream and to his channel in the description below. Alyssa's going to be on the live stream as well. And CK is going to be on the live stream. So that should be a rip-roaring good time. I hope you can join us. And then I have another stream coming up later in the month on a different channel. As of right now, she hasn't announced it yet, so I don't want to say anything. It might be announced by the time this goes live, but anyway, I'll let her like announce it first, and then I'll mention it on here. But I'm going to be streaming a lot this month, not intentionally, but it's just sort of the way things worked out. So I'm excited. And yeah, now it is actually 25 seconds before I have to start this one. So let me get going. Okay, that was a very successful live stream. I got a little over 1,900 words. Very good. I'm about half done, I guess, then, with what I'm hoping to do today. A little less than half. We'll see. It's noon now, so I'm going to take a little break, stand up, stretch, get some lunch, and then try to get back here and do a little bit more. So, I'll be back shortly. Be quiet because everyone else in the house is napping at the moment. I am not napping, I am working, but this is going really well. I only need another 1,000 words to hit 50K. I'm very excited. So I'm gonna keep going. I really love, I mean, we're barreling toward the 75% mark, which in a lot of romances is like the all is lost moment. There's some sort of third act breakup. A lot of people hate a third act breakup. I really like how I have it set up though for their breakup. They don't really break up, but they come up against a problem that isn't the kind of problem you can compromise on. It's either we're going to do option A or we're going to do option B. There's no way to like half do one and half do the other and kind of compromise on it, you know? So anyway, I'm really excited about like a bunch of these upcoming scenes. So I'm just going to keep going for today and see, maybe I can hit 50K by 3 o'clock. That's in 40 minutes. Let's see what I can do. I'm feeling pretty good. All right, we hit 50,000 words. I finished out the scene, so the total overall is 50,186. And today I wrote 4,513 words. Okay. We're so back. I'm gonna call it quits for today. It is just now 3:30. I think that's plenty. I think I did a pretty good job. Sorry, is it kind of dark? Hold on. There, how's that? I don't even remember what I was saying. Okay, so 50,000 words. I'm very happy with that. I feel like I did a very good job over the last couple days. And I honestly think, okay, even if I have 20,000 words left. I don't know if I have 20,000 words left. That would put me at 70K overall, which seems insane. I do have quite a bit of story left to go though. We'll see. Even if I need 20,000 more words though, that's only that's going to be less than 10 days of writing for me. Unless something goes horrifically wrong like it did this past week. So next weekend is a holiday weekend for, I think, most people here in the US at least. I have the Monday the 13th off at least. So I'm pretty sure I'll be able to finish the book that weekend. That's what the goal is going to be. So you'll have a couple more videos of drafting. Then we'll take a teeny break and then I'll be on to draft 2. Very excited. So for now, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, you can click the subscribe button. I usually post videos on Fridays. I'll post a few more Tuesday videos while I'm drafting, and then we'll just be back to Fridays. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.